it's kind of, it's poppy. So what happens is there's not a lot of follow through with it. It's more of a kind of a hit and recoil type of thing. So what I would want to happen is, again, so you want to pick the line that you're going to hit the putt, because your putting stroke is fine, but what happens is that you lose a little bit of inconsistency because of that little pop stroke.
Okay.
What you want to happen is to have kind of an equal distance from your takeaway to where your club finishes.
Okay.
So if you take the club back this far, you want to make it come at least forward that equal distance.
Okay.
Just to get a little bit of a better understanding of where that ball is going to end up. So we have already went over the pitch shot, which is just a little kind of little trajectory like that, getting it to the edge right there. And then the pitch shot where we keep it low and let it run out. And then there's the flop shot, which is a super extreme version of the pitch shot, where you go extremely up, you put the ball in the forward position in your stance, you lay your club face extremely open, so it catches all of the degree that you actually are adding degrees to your club. And then you can see how high that goes, and that's actually going to just hit and just stop. It's not behind that visual concept of your hands in front of the golf ball. What that's doing is that's compressing the golf ball, and that's allowing you to have that more consistent strike, instead of what I've seen you do normally in the past is try to help the golf ball up a little bit.
Yeah.
You're letting that, I mean, what I was talking with Bob with earlier, you're letting the golf club kind of do the work. You're hitting the golf ball first, was what is exactly what we want, and then the loft on the club is what's lifting the golf ball in the air.
So yeah, I think that.
Your bunker shots, you want to use what's called the bounce of the club. Without the bounce, it's just a knife. You're just swinging a knife. I mean, pretty much. So the leading edge is the kind of the sharper part on your club right here, if you look at it. And then the bounce is everything on the bottom. So if you think about the bounce, you're going to look at it from the back edge right here. The degree it is from right here to the leading edge, that's where you see that little number right here on the edge. So there's 10 degrees of bounce from this back sole to the leading edge. If you put it on a flat ground, you can kind of see what I'm saying. Like there's a little tiny triangle there. That's about 10 degrees,
Okay.
and that's your
Is that
bounce.
on everyone?
That's well, so yours is going to be a little bit more than this one, because I don't think that actually has the number of bounce on it.
No.
But the more bounce